it's Miss Pritzel at the Appleton West Library, and I'm book talking one of our brand new books. This would be classified, I would definitely classify it as a mystery because there is an investigation of sorts into this, but suspense as well, because a lot of things, the way things come out at the end, and yes, there are crimes involved. So it's called My Flawless Life. It's supposed to be ironic because her life is not flawless. And the author is Yvonne Woon. So the main character is Hannah Yang Lerner. She is half, her mother's Chinese, of Chinese descent, and her father is white, and her father is a former senator, and some catastrophic event has happened that her father is no longer a senator. They've lost their house. A lot of things have happened, like they've fallen from grace, and that means money and stuff like that. So Hannah's life is in turmoil, yet she still attends the private school. That was one thing that was never quite addressed in this book, is how she still affords private school. It's not a boarding school. It's just like I went to Xavier. That's a private school. So Hannah has lost a lot of things, but it also means she's lost her social standing at school, and so people will not really associate with her because of this catastrophic event of what happened, and we find out more about that. That's part of the suspense of this. Hannah has, but in order to stay connected with the people at school and to earn money, Hannah has become a fixer, and she fixes problems. This has come up in TV shows and movies and other things like that, that there are people who fix problems, especially for the wealthy. So Hannah is the fixer at her school, and an example of one of the fixes she does, because it's done very early on, is she's at a party where alumni of the school are there, and it's supposed to be a mixer so you can meet people and make connections, whether it be for college or for later in life. And she is pretending to be another student because this other student, who's very shy, has been told by her parents that she must come home with so many business cards. And this person does not feel comfortable doing this. This person has a trust fund. She doesn't, she shouldn't have to do this. But she's paying Hannah a good sum to pretend to be Hannah and do this. And that is an example of Hannah doing, so she gets paid to do this for this student. During this mixer, she gets a cryptic text from an unknown number, and the person only identifies themselves as 3. Okay, like the number 3. And 3 asks her to follow Hannah's former best friend, whose name is Luz. And she does follow Luz. The other thing that 3 does is offers Hannah a really kind of astronomical amount for her services, which is $5,000. And Hannah's like, she feels kind of like, I don't know if I want to take this, but when she's offered $5,000, which is way above her normal rate, she does this. So when Hannah follows Luz, she sees something that makes her investigate other things, and 3 kind of keeps egging her on to keep investigating a certain situation. And so a lot of secrets come out that include not necessarily the school she's at, but kids at the school she's at and other kids, teenage kids of wealthy families. Like I said, we find out what was the catastrophic event in Hannah's personal life that affected her family, and it comes out, and I love how Yvonne Woon, she gives you little tidbits and tidbits as you go along. So I did enjoy this book. I was very engaged, and for considering a lot of YA books, this was much shorter. I am not a fast reader. I read about as fast as I can read aloud. So this was a less than 7-hour read, which is nice because most YA books go into the 9-10 or longer range than that. So it's called My Flawless Life by Yvonne Woon. And like I said, I would classify this as a mystery, but also a mystery suspense. And that, like I said, the author keeps you waiting because she doles out the information in little pieces and increments as Hannah is investigating this case for 3. So If this is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. Other than that, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.